I mean, this is half throttle. Full throttle. Hey guys, it's Luke here and welcome back to another video. You join me here today at Blakedown Car Company to film a couple of cars, this being the first of them. This is quite possibly the most highly modified i30N worldwide. It's currently running a hybrid turbo, running around 386 brake horsepower and a ton of other goodies to the engine, the suspension, the wheels, the lot. It's a fully set up car. Now there is a very interesting story with this exact car, which I will get onto later on in the video, but for now I need to give you guys a walk around of this thing because there has just been so much done to it. I'm actually going to struggle to remember it all. So it has certainly been a long old time since I've had an i30N on the channel. I'm sure everyone will agree this thing looks absolutely awesome, finished in performance blue with a whole host of black details and red details as well. To be honest, I don't think I've ever filmed a car which has had so many parts fitted by Forge Motorsport. That, when I open the bonnet, you will understand very clearly. But like I said, I'm here today at Blakedown Car Company, who currently have this car in stock for sale at the moment, and you can find all the details down in the description down below. To be honest, I'm sure that this car will already be snapped up and off to a new home by the time this video goes up, because it is just such a well set up car, and that is exactly what I'm going to do my best to run through now. So I think the first port of call is to open the bonnet and show you just how many things have been done to this car. Okay, have a look at this. Now, like I've said in the introduction already, the amount of bits which have been changed, uprated and upgraded on this thing is just insane. And of course, I'm not the owner of this car, so I don't know it like the back of my hand. I'm going to do my best to give it a full run through to really showcase everything which has been done to it. And I think without further ado, let's crack in with, well, undoubtedly the heart of the beast, where I think most of the work has been done. I think the main reason why this car is running what it is thanks to the Cooksport hybrid turbo, which is based tucked away at the back of the engine. Of course, we have the Forge Motorsport turbo elbow and intake leading to that. The car also has an uprated high pressure fuel pump and also a set of HKS spark plugs as well. Now moving down here, we have the full silicone hose kit, and tucked away just down there is the hard boost pipes as well, all done by Forge. As well as that, we have the oil catch can and oil cooler, and then up front, up here, tucked away behind the grille, we have the big mouth intake up there, and also the front mount intercooler. The car obviously also has a custom tune, like I said, running 386 brake horsepower. Popping that down and moving around here to the wheels, suspension and brakes. We've got a set of Motec ultralight 19-inch alloys finished in satin black. We've also got lightweight wheel nuts as well, because you know that's when it's serious, when you get into the little things like that. This car also has a full set of uprated brakes. On the front we have a Forge 6-pot big brake kit, 356mm discs as well, and then on the back we have Wartec uprated discs as well. Of course, the fluids, lines and pads have also been uprated, so we've got a full braking system as well. The car is sitting on IBAC lowering springs, 15mm all round, and sits absolutely perfectly. But I think those brakes up front, I mean, look at the size of them. In terms of handling, this car's also had everything essential uprated as well, including the full anti-roll bar kit and also drop links as well. And like I said, dropped on 15mm IBAC lowering springs, it sits absolutely perfectly. Inside the car, we've got a couple nice mods as well. Good old boost gauge, can't wait to see that in action very shortly. Alcantara retrimmed steering wheel, and also an Alcantara dash piece as well, which really smartens up the interior actually. Also got a short shifter on this as well, done by, you guessed it, Forge, and also an uprated ceramic clutch as well. I mean, I think that's pretty much everything. Of course, we do have a few cosmetic bits here and there, the bonnet vents, the splitters, and little lip spoiler on the back as well. But I am so excited to get out in this car, experience one for the very first time, and see exactly what it's like. Of course, going back here, got the Remus catback, which I think, without any further hesitation, we should fire into life and then take this beast out for a quick drive. Car. I mean, I don't know if you can see the gear stick right now, but the gear shifts are so short. I mean, look, it almost feels like you're in neutral all the time, what it looks like anyway. But yeah, I like this. I really like this. So the story behind this car is actually, well, it's very interesting. So the original owner of this car is a very good friend of mine, Dan. The car has been on the channel before, like I mentioned. It was running, I believe, stage 2 at the time, running 300 horsepower, of course, now 86 up from that, of course, thanks to the turbo. But we actually were planning very seriously to do an updated video of this. But at short notice, he decided to pull the trigger on an M2 from Blakedown and ultimately part exchanged this. This car has now since had another owner and is now back at Blakedown for sale again. So it's great to see the car again. I mean, the original video that we both did on the car has been extremely successful. And it's great to actually finally get behind the wheel of it actually, because it's such a well-built car. Second gear. Power's just there. Heel and toe with the short shift is so good. I mean, the clutch at low RPMs, and obviously right now that we're in traffic, is very brutal. I haven't stalled it yet. Definitely, well, to be honest, I haven't driven a manual car in God knows how long. So it is quite odd to be back with 3 pedals in front of me. But when you're on the move, when you've got some momentum, you can just bang through the gears. Absolutely bang through the gears. Onto the country lanes now, where this car comes alive. And the thing is with it, you don't need to be going ridiculous speeds to be able to have fun. I mean, just going through the gears. So good. So having experienced this very car before, I knew what it was like. I knew the basic kind of experience of it, but driving it, obviously a completely different gravy, and with an extra 86 horsepower, obviously different gravy. Now, what I distinctly remember from that video shoot I did with Dan over 2 years ago now is just how well this car handled. And that was even from the passenger seat. I guess that's thanks to all the handling mods from White Line, along with everything else that's been done to the car. I mean, it's so hard to portray it on a video when you're not here with me, but try not to stall, there we go. It's very much so point and shoot, and no matter what speed you're at as well. Yeah, unbelievable. That intake sounds amazing. I don't know if you can hear it. Underpass again. I mean, this is half throttle. Full throttle. Oh, it's so much fun. So much fun. Being front wheel drive, you really do have to have your wits about you still, because we've got some damp roads today, so it is a little bit twitchy, but that's all part of the fun, right? Absolutely love it. Right, so far in this video we've been in sport, and I don't know if you can see the steering wheel here. We've got two little buttons in blue, one of which is the drive modes and one of which is basically the N mode. So we press that, ESC Sport. Let's see what that does. Throttle as well. Oh, suspension, definitely a lot more firm. Oh, hear that? Some nice pops, but can you see how firm it's in that? I mean, in roads like this, it is absolutely perfect. What a car. Have I said that yet? Yes, I have. Anyway, folks, I think we're going to wrap things up here. I'm going to head on back to Blakedown, give the car back. But what an experience to finally get behind the wheel of an i30N. I definitely think that one of these needs to be bought one time. Turn it into maybe a track car. I feel that it just handles so well and drives so well. Having three pedals, having, well, the abilities to do so much to it, it just screams a track build for me. So I definitely think that one day that needs to happen. But a big thank you goes to the guys at Blakedown Car Company for letting me test drive the car today. Had my first drive in one of these things and put a massive smile on my face, because I cannot portray it. It's just such a fun and engaging car to drive. And because it's got so much more power than what it does from factory, it really keeps you on your toes. And of course, like I mentioned, this car is for sale, well, in terms of filming this video. Anyway, I'm sure it's not going to hang around long, but I will leave all the details down in the description down below for you guys to go check out. Such a cool car, such a cool car. But anyway, yeah, that's going to wrap things up for me today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please make sure you leave a like and make sure you subscribe for all the adventures still to come.